Okay, so we are back, and today we will be. I was actually gonna make a big video explaining like every single thing with heck. I had a big script and everything, but I realized that I didn't want to do that. So instead, I will just be going through heck and just yeah, explaining everything as we go on. No script at all. About this part, oh yeah, I was gonna steal one of these block designs for a collab. Anyways, we go into start a level. We can see this screen. I have it at the top of the screen. The way I did this was I have some sort of object over here that is the spawn group, and then I just have a teleport portal somewhere in here that teleports you to the bottom of the level right here. That's why it starts up here, then goes down. It would have been I could have moved this down here and just had it toggled off like the frame you start the level, but I like it having it up here and like having all these layers where like specifically up there. Also, by the way, these change the color just a little bit. Like, yeah, you can see it. Just barely, but yeah, you can see it. And this is a frame by frame animation for the attempt count right there. Rip Joshua. Anyways, all these chains were hand drawn by Joshua along with a bunch of other stuff. Pretty much this entire part is used with allium, or actually, well, this house and some of the most of the blocks and stuff. Like early parts of the level that Josh made were not allium. And then he got allium a little bit through to a bunch of art. And some of the art he did with the drawing tablet, actually. Which was pretty cool. I should probably get drawing tablet. Right here is the area fade, which you can see when actually playing the level on the side of the screen. If I knew about the a separate channel area fades by this time, then I definitely would have used that, but I didn't at the time. Try to come up with a couple of different ways to make it do like both sides, but nah, I didn't. Anyways, arrows in here. Every single person I send this to cannot comprehend the arrows in here. Anyways, lyrics. I actually had another version of lyrics that we didn't use and stuff. Macy. All these different blocks with the different designs in them. That was actually a pretty cool thing that Josh made. Oh, also in this chest, Joshua. This mirror. Josh made some sort of like thing with the mirror where the spider would like actually go through. It's also this moon with Josh's signature eye right there that does this thing. And there's actually text over here that is like impossible to see. There's a bunch of random letters that I stole from Josh when he was trying to do these. This was the old font for the level. And also this is supposed to say Boneyard Fearmonger, but some of the letters do not turn on at all, which is a bit weird. Anyways, tree, option stuff, and then all the graves, April, the guy that made the music video, which this first part was inspired by, cubing with all layout stuff because he made the layout, me, and I looked depressed, and then just heck, and this of course flips upside down because like yeah, all that stuff. Oh yeah, this was using the thumbnail for that one thing. Yeah, it's honestly a pretty basic transition right there. This first one with the well, you can't see it there, but these go on in like a short burst. They don't repeatedly go like that. Also pixelate, and you can see a hand in the background. This hand switches when it goes down here. And then yeah, you go into this part. This part I have like weird shaders over here. And then this thing, the little goober from the music video. If I can select it. Oh, there he is. And then the lyrics. I guess I'll explain the lyrics because like I actually fully made this part. So I can explain the entire part. Originally when I made the first part, it looked I don't know if I have any copies, but I can get from like the, I'll just say what I remember. So it's like the first part was like super basic stuff. Yeah, I'm not doing this. So with these block designs, we have a bunch of stars going through. There's 3 frames for the stars, but I don't know, it's weird, to be honest. There's, oh yeah, this thing, which was actually probably pretty late. But yeah, that was a bit complicated, but it's super fun. There's also the background. All these background layers, they used to be just the blocks, but I added the glow a little bit later on. There's 2 of them, both moving on different parallaxes. And then all the lyrics. Basically, the way I did the lyrics here is that, yeah, they're on, what the hell? All these lyrics, it'll be easier to see like this, but they're activated like that. Like they all have the same groups, but then on every like switch, they move down so that a different one is displayed. Yeah, I explained it well. There's also the fences, the trees. Let's see if I can find something here. Oh yeah, this little dog. Cubing has a bunch of things in his layouts, and I made sure to include every single one in the actual level. So that dog is still there, pretty much exactly where it would be in the actual level. There's also a little extra thing. Hi. And then the symbols. This is the first time yeah, that's a 1% chance, by the way. This is the first time the symbols were like actually included, because I mean it says symbols. Okay, too far. Yeah, that makes symbols appear. This first one was something I saw from the video, and I just turned into this. I don't know exactly what I saw, but yeah, I made that. And then the second one was actually designed specifically to unfold into tooth scythes, which you see in that finishing transition. And this third one's just a lazy club set monster that just eats you into the next transition. I'm pretty sure there's a couple other things to do. Oh yeah, Josh made this club set monster for me. Thank you, Josh, because the first one was super goofy. And there's also the text that flashes through, which, yeah, quote level. Quote of the day. That's pretty much it. Oh, there's also the thing. Like the guitar strings constellations. Those are really, I think that's my favorite part about this entire part, to be honest. And they're added super, like, early on. I like those. And then, oh wow. Oh yeah. Yeah, this thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Josh did this, even though if Josh did, he'd probably use allium and a bunch of things. Not even like this. He just traced it with like 50,000 objects, like that one face that he made. Yeah. Morse code, I think. It says, I forgot what that one comment said. But yeah, this was definitely Josh. I can assure you. Josh put this in the level and just completely lied about it. Anyways, goofy part. I love goofy part. Originally this part, normally had a bunch of orange, but also these lyrics just popped up like this, and it was stupid. Oh yeah, I also have the same thing. Oh yeah, that's a bit complicated, but that makes sense. But yeah, I fixed up with all these glitch frames. I think I did. I also have a bunch of glitch shaders going on, which just affect random parts of the level. And that's cool. Yeah, those spikes are definitely like a really cool thing that were added like super early on. They're on a loop of moving and rotating and changing opacity. Those really aren't. Also, that says, So I'm not showing what it says. You find out yourselves. The background is like really simple. The more complicated thing is the parallax, which I had to fix like 50 different times. Also, a fun little thing about this part, when I was laying out all the lyrics, I tried scaling it up. Or no, maybe it was for this part. I tried scaling it up and everything. Oh yeah, that's when you get the soft lock. I tried scaling up and it like hit the level border back here and broke everything, and I lost the lyrics and had to remake them. I mean, not before I rage quit and deleted the level and removed the song from my Spotify playlist. And then I realized, yeah, nah, I'm not gonna be a bitch. So I got the level back because I had the trash can mod, and I also added heck back to my Spotify list. And somehow I got the text back too. I actually don't think I need to remake that text. Yeah, bunch of stuff. There's the that thing that was really cool. Yeah. That's pretty much it for this part. I don't think there's anything else. Ooh, transition. I just randomly decide, I'm known for making transitions, which I was totally not. So I just decided, yeah, I'll add a cool little transition right there, cause why not? And yeah, it was cool. Emo ass level. That skull used to be a sad cube, by the way. Don't know what I was thinking there. And then it goes into this part which a lot of people like, which was actually pretty simple. It's shader carry, to be honest, but you can say that about the entire level, to be honest. There's just bunch of these things. This block design is just those 4 things that progressively scale down with low particle inside them. There's 4 layers of them, each on a different parallax. 1 being over everything, 2 being behind in the background, and the 3rd being the one you actually play on. Wait, do I have... I don't have any area thing for the orbs. That's weird. Oh yeah, there's also spikes and a bunch of different things. There's a stop sign. There's a clock that ticks over to 420 because this part of the music video takes place at like a drugstore or something. I don't know. This is supposed to be this. You get this by skipping something in the second part. I don't know. Pancakes. This used to be stuck between 2 blocks, but I didn't feel like it. Light bulb, and then the hex skull, which I put in like 50 different other levels before this released. There's also some particles over here, some other particles over here that I stole from a level in the featured tab. Probably shouldn't have said that. And yep, more lyrics that repeat throughout the thing. I actually made the lyrics like lessened down because Cubing said I should, because like making the lyrics, especially like in the last part, making lyrics so jarring in the actual level was a bit weird. I agree with them. It was actually better like this. I'm not used to talking this much. Feels like there's stuff in my mouth, even though I know there's nothing. Luffy, can you help me? Luffy. My dad got me One Piece soap for some reason. I don't know why. Ew. What the hell? Nah, that's great. I mean, Luffy and Zoro canonically only shower like once a week, so it would be weird that they have soap for them. But low-key, Zoro's soap smells bad. That I feel like that's accurate. That is definitely accurate. Okay. Wow. And apparently Luffy's flavored after a devil fruit, which is supposed to be that it tastes like absolutely horrible. Nah, his smells fine. But Zoro is supposed to be sword grass extract. That tastes horrible. Zoro, you smell. Anyways, yeah, this part. This part single-handedly made the level unplayable because I had the super idea from another feature level with weird shaders like this. And of course, my next thought was, if the pre-drop is this intense, then the actual drop needs to be more intense. Anyways, yeah. You can decipher everything that's here, right? All this grainy background stuff is literally just these objects. This is a pretty simple part without the shaders. And also all the lyrics. This part's even simpler. That's it. It's blocks. It's these scaled up objects. And this little particle that follows you throughout the thing. That is literally the entire part. With a couple shaders over it.
What?
Yo. Doing the voiceover. This part's also like completely unplayable.
What the heck?
So, yeah, that's the part.
No, I just wanted to say what the heck.
Oh,
I
okay.
verified the level. I know every part, buddy.
Yeah. And then it goes into Josh, do you have anything to say about this level?
It's heckin' heck. It's so heckin' heck the heck. Just kidding. It sucks.
What? What?
No, it doesn't suck. It's just there's so many bugs when verifying.
Yeah, I think I found one. What the hell?
No way, you just found
Yeah, so
one.
anyways. Wait, is that Skip?
No.
Oh yeah, you die. Good. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Good. Thank you, Josh. So yeah, you know this part. This part's like super simple. And then it goes into this transition, which actually the spider orb right here still has effects on, so, and all that stuff. So it looks absolutely horrible. You can see in the Cosmic Team thumbnail. Yeah. Grim Reaper, which is, this is the only time it's really visible, right? Besides the end screen. Honestly, this is some pretty mid art. Oh yeah, there's another one of Cubing's little things. Anyways, the drop, which I'm not even going to attempt to play, has a bunch of stuff going on. First, with the background is actually just a bunch of monsters spinning around. There's this one layer that's on the object, which just flashes black and white. And then this one is above that with the background on on 0.5 brightness. Josh. Hey. Good job. Verifier. Where are the lyrics? Yeah, y'all call this unplayable. Well, I say Super Sigma Black Hole. Anyways, with the actual level, epilepsy warning. With the actual level, there's a bunch of stuff going on. Besides the background, there's
Oh, I actually came here to your Xbox controller. Wait, this is my Xbox controller, and it doesn't even work.
Oh, nice.
Find
another. If you thought there was a bunch of shader work going on, then you're actually wrong. There's a bit of a glitch shader that's just doing that. And then, of course, the pixelate that just goes up and down, left and right. There's this skeleton hand. There's a bunch of these things which are actually really optimized, and I just use them to like make the level look good. The main thing is these the block design, which is the entire reason this level is good. Because without this block design, I wouldn't spend all my time making the rest of the parts look actually somewhat reasonably good. So this block design saved the level. I went to everything in so much more detail in the actual script, but I'm not doing that. Anyways, these things, which almost broke the entire level because of an area move. It's 3,000 objects, which I used to think were a lot. This thing, which did break the level for like an entire year. Those lyrics were horrible to keep on screen, and now it's so simple. But no, I won't. Actually, they're still broken now. The entire reason this saw is here is because if you clicked it late, then these things would be off center. Anyways, drop gameplay. The drop gameplay is super playable, as you just saw. And stuff. There's a transition halfway through, which, yeah, I just put in there, I guess. I don't know. You can see all the stuff going on there, right? Oh yeah, I forgot to cover the most important detail. The extreme demons. The extreme demon faces. Okay, I need to put them on like... That's how fast they're moving, by the way. This is quite literally 0. And they're still moving like a normal particle. I just noticed that. Okay. Is this not 0? Yo, what if I go negative? You can't. This is quite literally as slow as... This is as slow as this particle will be. That's how fast everything is in this part. In comparison, it's a black orb. What else is there? Oh yeah. There's a... What the hell? There's a skull. There's a hand. There's scythe. There's a gravestone. There's... Oh wow. Looks like I'm getting my video taken down. Wow. Yep. And then a bunch of text right here. And just to prove my point, before you can ask for it, AJ was here. I told him. He didn't believe me. I told him. There's a bunch of things. JR reference. This is in fact referencing JR. Dan Pig. No, it doesn't say Pigmoo. Just in my actual name. But it says Death Wish. Yep, it says Joshua right there. Cringe ass theme of the song, I guess. I mean, yeah, song representation and everything, but wow. And then yeah, symbols. And then the scythe unfolding into the Grim Reaper animation with this particle that got broken in the FNM showcase for some reason. What are those? Oh yeah, also, this is the trigger work for this part. I probably should show this before. Does this look like a lot to you? Cause here's the trigger work for this part. Here's the trigger work for this part. Here's the trigger work for this part, which is actually a bit less. Besides that, like square of. And then this is the trigger work for the beginning. This little beacon beams. Oh, I forgot to show the impact frame. Yeah, that's there. For absolutely no reason. I'm still dying, by the way. Oh yeah, there's a cross right there. That's the little thing I forgot to mention. All the skulls. This skull was originally supposed to zoom in to this thing. I don't know if that's actually still on level or not, but yeah. That drop is so weird. Everything about it is so weird. And then, to the final part. I don't know if this hard position is actually gonna work because I didn't edit anything, but let's see. Oh, it did. Lyrics invisible right now because I have the ground turned on. The ground gets turned off in this part naturally, but yeah. Oh yeah, it's also broken with the star position. Anyways, there is invisible LDM here. This is probably the most important part of the level, because when you activate this invisible LDM, you get this super cool super sigma black hole thing. Yeah, you know. Yeah, super sigma black hole. You can see that. So anyways, this entire part was built in the span of like 2 weeks for some reason. A bunch of really weird stuff going on. I brought back the stick style from before, but everything's inverted. And also the style like actually looks different. All these things fade in while the eyes fade out. There's a bunch of text here. As you can see, it has a bunch of names: Mathy, Yodi, Xanax, Gecko, Chat, Wave, Dash, Cell, L, and Sky Crusher. There's a bunch of stretched out things for the mirror. All these triggers are just for a mirror, by the way. And you can't even see the yeah, this gameplay's so weird. Stranger. It's also the door. If the actually no, this isn't Stranger. This is the guy from the music video. But it looks like Stranger. But even if it's not Stranger, there's this door from Omari, just to make sure you have a single Omari reference in here. But if that wasn't enough, we have something over here with a big dent in his head. Josh beat him up. Her, actually. But yeah, there's a bunch of clouds here. Xanax is in here somewhere. Let me just go find him real quick. Yeah, guys, Xanax ran away. He's not here anymore. Streetlights. I don't know, that's pretty much everything in this part. Also the weird, it's literally just clouds, but something with the shaders makes them weird. Which I guess that's pretty cool. Looks kind of cool, you know. There's also lyrics, which you can't really see right now. But, oh, there's Xanax. And yeah, that's pretty much Heck. Oh, heck, I got to the end of the video. Well, you know what to say. Hard times make hard men harder. No, I'm not okay. Anyways. Yeah, that's normal. Yep, heck. Beep. And then all this stuff. Like these guys. Zoro's there, by the way. Zoro. The Zoro shampoo. Smells so bad, bro. I mean, it's limited edition, but still, I'd give that back. I don't want Zoro. I want, well, actually, I do want Zoro, but I want... Sanji showers every day. You know, I want Sanji. Anyways, that's it for Heck, but, that's not it for Heck. Heck and Optimize. This is a little bit of an outdated copy, but it has all the, like, extra stuff in it. Oh, wow, it really is. That's the hand. This is when I was separating the, lines and the shading. Which took, like, 5 years. I also added the glow there instead of that line shading. So it'd be a little bit more optimized. Oh, yeah. Looks like I forgot. I never knew this was here. I never knew I was supposed to add a broken mirror to this part. Idiot. I mean, I did add glass shards, but what else is in this part? Yes, Flupa. Wait, no. Blahaj. That's its name. I remembered. Stole this from GD Gangster app. There's also traffic. Traffic is a dingus. There's all the text in there. Oh yeah, this was when I was listing all the 14 collabs. 1K object level, Blomkey, Manta Ray, Apollo, Blitzkrieg, Gummy Bear, Skyward, maybe no Cat Nation, Fried, maybe you have the name like represents nice. You'll see these one day. Not anytime soon though. Mickey Mouse isn't the copy? Wow. Maybe this is more recent than I thought it was. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you guys. Yeah. So there's there's a 1%, there's a 2% chance of you getting something here. There's a no, there's a, I don't know. There's a chance that you could get, Lancer, that just appears here, or you could get, this. I was gonna make it so that each time you clicked, it actually like switch from strong to wimpy. But yeah, you're not gonna be clicking that much in this fight. If you don't know where this is from, that's from Undertale during the Undying Date, and everybody knows this one. Queen's Mansion, Chapter 2. Anyways, you can go through this part. It goes up. These were gray before, by the way. I don't really know. I thought there was more stuff in this copy. Oh yeah, here's all the Grim Reaper stuff. They're pretty cool, I guess. Oh yeah, there's the UI stuff. I guess I did add Stranger from Hit Game Omari. Yeah, the UI stuff like pulses to the music. It's off sync too, by the way. But there's also like the oh well, actually I don't see them. So I guess they're not. Yeah, I'm a liar. I guess that's it for Heck. Oh, Heck Animation Studio. This is for the actual like fully edited voice over this thing right now. So the way this video was supposed to go, was. Hi, this is the first time I made some good video. I was scrapped because a little sucked, but now we have an actual good level time. I was any good spare time about it, but the first time this was gonna be very good. I get you whiplash from because this is the weirdest thing you ever see, hear, feel, taste, consume. What the hell was I on making the script? And I'm just shaking in the background while I make jokes about stuff. Guess I might as well just list off all the stuff that in here. Heck is weird semi-art, semi-effect, semi-emo, semi-memory geometry ash level that took this entire year to make somehow. In hindsight, I should have taken about 3 or 4 months max to finish, but the lore of this level kind of depends on the 7 months of distractions. We're 10% Jujutsu, 20% Undertale Indulgence, 30% One Piece. I spent that much time watching One Piece. I'm only on like episode 270. And 40% of the levels. But this is by far my best level. And there are many weird things that happened while I was making it. Yeah. Late July. Yeah, I guess I might as well say all the stuff that happened before. Like the lead up to the level. In late July, I was doing a bunch of random things with no real order I want to do. I was just gonna do like whatever I felt like. At the time, I'm pretty sure Buckle Down was just released, and I just got into River Team, which is completely dead now. Thank God. So one day I woke up, made some beautiful peanut butter pancakes. I was scrolling on YouTube because I didn't have TikTok at the time, and after a bunch of random videos, I found a really cool thing. Oh wait, no, it was the first thing I ever recommended. I was an insane cubing fan. Found Josh Last level called Heck. The tale was just Heck with some really cool but weird gameplay thumbnail, but it was cubing, so I instantly clicked it. And then Heck. Immediately, I really liked the layout, even though the description basically just says bear stuff is to come. Josh's layout mostly looked fun besides the drop, and I also really liked the song used, apparently. I don't know why. I don't know. The song's mid. I would have thought the song's mid. The song's not mid. The song's amazing. But I would have thought the song was mid, so I don't know why I thought it was good. Someone's probably knows Heck by underscores. In fact, that's the reaction. One of my favorite musics are. Yes, underscores is peak. Underscores is peak. Just going into the comments, seeing other people also like the level. And after seeing a banger Xanax reference, saw some comments saying how someone should decorate. And someone even pleading for decoration. Oh yeah, by the way, the person that was saying, someone please deco this, that was Matthew, by the way. Matthew is pretty much the entire reason this level is even made in the first place. It isn't kind of common for good layouts now, or horrendous layouts on TikTok. People would just instantly beg deco or start deco for themselves, but somehow I had never seen this before. Yeah, I hadn't. So I just started deco. But more importantly, I had Hex to my Spotify playlist at the time. Yeah, my music taste was actually absolutely cooked before I found Heck. My music taste was Creo, Thunder Patrolin', Let me see right now. DM Dekuro, Meganiko, MK, LeChavis, Korai. I mean, they're good. They're good artists, but it was all Geometry Dash music. That was horrible. That's pretty much it. But I don't feel like the recording should end right now because that was like pretty abrupt. So I'll play another hack. Tryland 2001.
It's the new wave of the future.
New preview for just a layout, by the way. I'm not decorating this. Yeah, okay, I'm ending the recording. Actually, no, I might as well talk about the aftermath. So when Heck was released, yeah, instantly got an F&M showcase somehow. Right now, it's 1,408 downloads, 110 likes. Got super popular for, somehow. But yeah, hecking, so hecking good, so hecking bad. This level sucks. Anyways, oh yeah, a little detail that Josh had. He wanted to make this thing like pulse really long, but yeah, you can see the silhouette of someone hanging from the chain. Now this level's definitely getting demonetized now. Anyways, yeah. Hope y'all had fun with this video. Yeah, Heck by Pagigamu 10 is such a Sigma level. Play it right now. You should play Heck. You should also play this one by Robert Games by the Crack Crusher. I'm ending it all.